Welcome, race fans, once again to Virtual Racing Network. Tonight we are here with the NESS Super Late Model Series presented by TNDRusticDecor.com. It is going to be a great race here. We have currently 12 drivers here for this mile track of Dover. Of course, it is the super late models on this track here tonight, and it is set to be a fantastic race. As always, before we get into the racing details, of course, we want to go over all of the sponsors here. The following partners and sponsors make this broadcast possible. Of course, as always, we want to start with Walls Beard Co. Guys, if you're out there and you have a beard, you need to check out wallsbeardco.com for all their natural and organic products. Make sure you go to wallsbeardco.com to pick up all of those products. Again, they are all natural and organic, and of course, you will feel good and smell good all day long as they have different scents you can pick from. SimSpeedShop.com, your one-stop shop for button boxes and e-brakes now for you rallycross racers out there. So if you need a custom button box that you can just about map to anything here on iRacing and an e-brake, of course, for the rallycross guys, hit them up at SimSpeedShop.com. Northwest Racing Series, the official one-to-go sponsor here for VRN. Later tonight, after that 75th lap, when you see the white flag waving, it is presented by Northwest Racing Series. Ohio IndyCar League, if you want to get some IndyCar racing in your life, if that's your thing, head on over on iRacing to Ohio IndyCar League, no longer just taking Ohio club members, as well as you can go to facebook.com/Ohio IndyCar League to get all the latest details. iBog.co, that is iRacing Broadcast Overlay Graphics. The graphics and animations you see here are presented by iBog, so head on over there to Jason Allison, who's the owner of that, if you want to get into broadcasting or just need some overlays for your stream. Again, your sim race broadcast graphic source, iBog.co. We don't have time to do an interview here today. Normally, we do have an interview here. This is a shortened pre-race show here, but normally your pre-race interview is presented by Randy's Wraps. Guys, if you need a awesome looking paint job for a reasonable price, head on over to Randy's Wraps on iRacing, get a hold of Randy Post. He can hook you up with a nice looking paint job. Of course, on the racing side of things, there are two sponsors here that make this possible, starting with, of course, TJ Woodworking. Make sure if you need any woodworking done, plaques, whatever it may be, and make sure you get on over to Facebook and look up TJ Woodworking. Obviously, you can also give them a call at 515-979-0415. And, of course, last but not least here, the presenting sponsor here for tonight's race, that is T&D Rustic Decor, established in 2016, and they are growing strong every day, so make sure you check them out. Again, that is T&D Rustic Decor, your presenting sponsor here for tonight's race. And it looks like we got two more drivers connecting, so we're up to 14, and we may have one or two more coming in before the session moves on here. We've got about 4.5 minutes before we move on to the actual qualifying session. And then, of course, after that, we will move directly on to your race here. 75 laps is what is in store. So we are going to pull up the point standings here real fast. Again, we don't have them in the overlays. It was a last-minute thing here, so we're just going to pull them up. Right now, your points leader with 42 points is Brandon Ward, who I believe is here in the fastest car here right now in practice. Right behind him is Scott Page with 39 points, followed by Dale Garrett in third with 38 points, 4 points out. Then you have Brett Osborne, Brian Jones, Bruce Wright, Noah Brady, Trey Galgon, Dale Jr., in here, and then, of course, Jeff, who I don't see Jeff here tonight, so we'll see if he is going to be here tonight or not, but that is your top 10 in points. So, as always, we'll update those each race here to let you know who is where. That is your top 10 in point standings as of right now. We want to thank, of course, everyone for tuning in for tonight's race. It looks like it's going to be a fairly good one. We got a good car count here. Looks like 14 so far. Again, I expect to see at least one or two more before time is up. So we will definitely be waiting for that. So we're going to step away here for just a moment and get some last minute stuff. When we come back, we'll probably step away again for the national anthem, and then we will be right back. Alright, we are back. I said to take care of some last minute stuff here before we get ready to get this thing going. Again, we have 2 minutes left on the clock. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in here. We just got a few people watching, so we'll see. Is somebody going for a little spin there? But again, we have a minute 50 left now. Let us know in chat if you have a driver you are rooting for here tonight. Or if you're just here just to watch some racing. Doesn't necessarily mean you have a favorite driver. You just enjoy any type of racing, or you're just here to be here. Whatever the reason may be, let us know in chat what brings you here tonight. But we are actually going to step away and get to the national anthem. So we will be right back here in just about a minute or so. About a minute 45 technically with the qualifying after your national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Qualifying is officially underway. We're going to jump down here with these drivers. As the first driver here looks like to be the 49 of Trey Galgon. So we're going to drop down driver information on him. He has not put a time in yet. Nobody has officially put in a time, but it won't be long before they do. They are going to be running about 20-second laps roughly. And we'll see officially what times are going to be once they start putting them in. Coming around, he is on his first time lap. And it looks like Brett Osborne is going to be connecting quite late, but he is here as he just drops in, and there are times coming in, so we're going to go ahead and start pulling them up. Ricky LeDuc, a new driver here, a rookie, 23.017. Trey Galgon going to run a 22.986 as he will take it to the top of the charts. Paul Crumry, another veteran here, 23.138. We'll see Noah Brady currently 4th place right now with a 23.176. And we didn't get a chance, but DJ Gerard is going to put 6th place right now with a 23.188. As Hart Green going to run a 23.081 to put himself in 3rd place. We'll see Dalton Connor 7th place right now. And on the track is Dale Garrett with a 23.234. Currently, hitting the wall hard as he crosses the line, but he does save it, but that lap will not count. Even if it did, it was a 33.106, so it doesn't matter. Brett Osborne out on the track right now in that number 99 Hooters machine. Going to try to put in a fast lap. What will it be? This is a fixed setup league, so he will have just about as good a chance as anybody coming in late, as long as he can keep that car off the wall, and he does coming around here. We'll see what his first time lap is going to be. Mike Mahoney on the track as well. He's coming on back to pit road. He did not complete a lap, so we'll go back to Brett Osborne as he is about to complete his first timed lap. And we'll see what it is going to be right about there. Should do it, and we'll see what it is. 23.272 to put himself in 11th position. Mike Mahoney back in right now 16th, but he has not completed a lap. These other drivers have, so he has got to get in there and see what he can do, as he is the last car to come out on the track that has not completed a lap. Brett Osborne so far has not completed a second lap. Yes, he did, 23.676, and it will not be any faster. So what will Mike Mahoney do here? And time-wise, he's on the back stretch, as he is going to complete his first time lap here in just under half a lap. Will he take it to the top 10, maybe top 5, or will he take it to the pole? That will be determined right there as he crosses the line. 23.263. That will put him in 11th place, as he will take that spot from Brett Osborne and bump Brett Osborne down to 12th, followed by John Winkler, Brian Jones, Blake Neer, and Jason Deere is how they're going to sort it out here. So that is your top 20 times on there. There's 16 drivers here for tonight's race. So a good field here. We'll see how this plays out here. Will there be 1 or 2 cautions? Will there be more? We just don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to, again, just wait. We don't know here. This could go caution free. We could have a few cautions. We will find out here very shortly with 40 seconds left on the clock. He's going to shut it down, so we are going to shut it down as well, as that will do it here for qualifying. Next up will be your Walls Beard Co. starting grid. All right, it is that time. They are dropping to the grid. We're going to go down there with them here, as we're going to jump up here to your pole sitter, the 49 of Trey Galgon here. Again, upset after a finish last week, getting taken out twice by 2 different cars while leading the most laps. I can imagine he is here for revenge tonight. He wants to win, and he can smell it, as he is going to try to put this thing back in victory lane after having the car to beat last week. And, you know, for all intents and purposes, getting robbed of that victory. Let's go ahead and go through your Walls Beard Co. starting grid. On row 1 is going to be the 49 of Trey Galgon and the 96 of Ricky LeDuc. Row 2 is going to be the 63 of Hart Green and the 00 of Scott Page. Row 3 is going to be Brandon Ward. I'm not sure what his number is here. The 3 of Brandon Ward and the 8 of Paul Crumry. Row 4 is going to be the 51 of Noah Brady and the 13 of DJ Gerard. Row 5 is going to be the 2 of Dalton Connor and the 72 of Dale Garrett. Row 6 is going to be the 38 of Mike Mahoney and the 99 of Brett Osborne. Row 7 is going to be the 01 of John Winkler and the 21 of Brian Jones. Row 8 is going to be the 14 of Blake Neer and the 45 of Jason Deere. And there is nobody on row 9, so that will do it here for your Walls Beard Co. starting grid. We're getting ready to roll off here. They'll pace for a lap, and then we will go racing here for the first time. 75 laps on the books. Who will be your race winner here tonight? We want to thank everybody, of course, for tuning in. Make sure if you haven't and you like the race, definitely subscribe and hit that thumbs up. Let us know you like the race, as it is just about ready to get underway. Alright, getting up one lap is all that separates these guys from going green. What kind of start will we have here? Will it be a good start? We've seen some good and bad starts here. You never really know until we get going. But the biggest field this series has seen to date, 16 drivers starting this race. Hopefully all 16 of them will finish this race under their own power. We'll definitely know here shortly. Again, for those just tuning in, 75 laps on the books. Pace cars diving off, and that will indicate that we are going green this time by, as the green flag will wave here any minute as they are in the start zone, indicated by that blue there. And there it is. Green flag is out. We are racing a little bit slower start here, but again, these cars don't get up and go very quick, and we are racing here for the first time at Dover Speedway. And we're going to look a little further back. We already have contact being made. Not sure who that was, but they're going 3 wide back here just a little bit as we're watching Noah Brady in the 51 scrape the outside wall. Contact's made. The 3 goes around. The 2 and the 8 both going around, and the 8 on top of the 51. Caution is out for the first time, and we completed 1 lap. Let's go back and take a look. What happened here? All we know is the 8 of Paul Crumrice somehow ends up on top of the 51. I don't think it was any doing of his own, as we'll take a look, see if we can get a better view here. Well, something happened here, maybe with the 3 and the 2, as there's the 51 into the wall. The 3 gets bumped. The 3 goes around after hitting the 63, and all chaos ensues back there. Just people bumping and banging back in the back of this field. And that is what brings out the caution here. And it looks like the 14 of Blake Neer did not start the race, as he is now 2 laps down. So Blake Neer did not start the race. He is out of the race now. So very interesting why he may not have started. We'll see if we could find out if he is in team speak with us. And he is here, but he's got a muted mic, so we won't have a way to get a hold of him. I'm not sure what may have happened there, but he did not start. He is 2 laps down, going to be 3 at the line, so he did not start right now. Trey Galgon still out front leading this. We are now 3 laps in, and we have had 1 caution already for 1 lap. 73 laps left to go in this race, as they're going to get double file here in a minute. Nobody to give a wave around. However, we do want to note here, for everyone out there watching, the 51 of Noah Brady, who saw the undercarriage of the 8 of Paul Crumright. He is on pit road. He's been there for about a minute 14, 47 seconds on pit road, so he may be stuck there for quite some time. We'll keep you updated if he is able to come back out onto the track. But right now, we'll take a look at your top 5 after 2 laps completed, 3 at the line. It is Trey Galgon, Ricky LeDuc, Scott Page in 3rd, DJ Gerard, sorry, we'll get it right eventually, and Mike Mahoney in 5th place. So a good run for all of these drivers here, especially for DJ Gerard, who is sitting in 4th place right now. Mike Mahoney, these guys, some of these rookies in here. Ricky LeDuc, a new rookie here for his first time racing. So a lot of rookies and veterans all mixed in these top 5. So a very good race indeed for all of them. Alright, again having to take care of something real fast there, but we are back here. Lights are still on the pace car, as it takes them about a minute 21 to get around this track here per lap. So we are going to step away here real fast, get to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back just in time to go green flag racing again. Alright, we are back. Lights are off on the pace car. That means we will go racing this time by. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. Hopefully, we can get some green flag racing in, as we are on lap 5 now. We just had a very quick caution there. Hopefully, that is our last caution here for tonight. Trey Galgon wants to get this thing back to victory lane, is where he belonged last week. Just got robbed of the victory, but he is trying hard to get back there, as a pace car has dove off here, and we'll see any minute the green flag will come out. As you'll see the blue on the wall, you can't see it from this angle here. We'll get down to a different angle. As you can see it there, the blue line is, the green flag is out. We are racing once again, and I'm not too sure if the Ricky LeDuc didn't get ahead of him before the start of the race. We'll see before that restart. So Trey Galgon may, or Ricky Duke, sorry, Luke may have a black flag. Not sure on that. We'll see if he is issued a black flag or not. If he is, he did cross the line before the leader, I do believe. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. And we have the 63 going around of Heart Green, caution 2 coming out. Let's go back and take a look. What happened here to the 63 of Heart Green, as he took a little spin here. I'm not sure if he had any help here or if it was a self spin. We'll definitely know here in just a minute as we're watching the VRN replay. And I'm not sure if he had help or not. He definitely saved it, and then coming back on the track is when he technically spun it out. Everybody doing a good job of avoiding him there. Very good job for everyone to avoid him, as we are under caution number 2. So far, the majority of these cars are not going to come in yet. There are only 7 laps on these tires. I don't expect any of them to be coming in anytime soon. That being said here, that we're under caution number 2, we are going to step away one more time here and take a quick commercial break, and hopefully when we come back, we will get some green flag racing in.
Nothing you can do, and I'm gonna run all over you.
Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, the lights are still on the pace car, so we have at least 2 more laps, or lap and a half technically, before we go racing again. They are still single file, as it looks like Blake Neer is back on the track now. So everyone is on the track right now. Good job for all these guys to get back to racing here. Again, it looks like Blake Neer is actually back on the lead lap. So no cars off the lead lap as he is getting a wave around there. We'll see Noah Brady currently on pit road still, so correction, not everyone was, but he just got there. As he did come out for just a little bit, but came back down pit road. Alright, again, as always, let us know in chat if you have a favorite driver here, or if you're just tuning in just to watch some racing here. So far, we haven't seen much racing, to be honest. We've seen a few cautions that have kind of plagued this race here. 2 cautions for 7 of the 10 laps that we have, technically 9 laps completed, 7 of those under caution. We're on lap 10 right now, so hopefully we can get some green flag racing in here tonight, as thus far it has not happened. But again, we still have 66 laps to go. Lights are off on the pace car, so we're gonna at least get 1 lap in here, as we are about to go racing once again as soon as that pace car does dive off. So we'll take a look back here. It looks like Noah Brady in the 51 is going to rejoin the field here at the back. He is still on that lead lap, so we'll see Trey Galgon just about ready to get this thing started one more time. So we will watch here. We'll see. You know what? Seems like a good time. We'll go a little crank it up here on VRN. So green flag just ready to come out. Let's go crank it up style here on Virtual Racing Network. Alright, we are back here after a quick little crank it up there. You are watching the leader, the 49 of Trey Galgon leading this race. Ricky LeDuc right behind him. He's got a lot of company behind him as somebody's loose. I'm not sure who that is. They save it. I am not sure who that was. Take a look back here and see if we can get an eye on who that may have been. Whoever it was definitely saved it very well. Right now, 3rd place belongs to the 13 of DJ Gerard, and right behind him is the 38 of Mike Mahoney, and that may have been, definitely wasn't Mike that got loose. I'm not sure who that was. I believe there it is, the 2 of Dalton Connor that was loose, as he has heavy damage after slamming into the outside wall. Somehow recovers from that. I don't know how he managed to recover that car, but a caution is coming out once again. And this time it looks like Dale Garrett in the 72 is going to be involved. Alright, let's see what happened. He has a clean car at this point, so the 72 of Dale Garrett definitely was involved in the wreck here. But what happened to involve him? Was that a self-spin, or did he have help? Based on where he's at on the track, I believe he was probably by himself. And outside wall catches him, spins it around, barely touches the inside wall. So for the most part, I would say he basically saved that. He did get into the outside wall pretty hard, but not too much damage to that inside wall. And that will bring out the 3rd caution for 8 laps. So just about half of this race, a little over half of the race under caution. So far, 60 laps to go. So far, everyone is still out on track. But it looks like Trey Galgon is going to come down pit road as we'll go back to live. So it looks like just about everyone is. Ricky LeDuc not coming in. He's going to stay out on this track, as well as DJ Gerard going to stay out, and Paul Crumry. So 3 drivers opting to stay out here. And correction, make that 4. John Winkler is going to stay out as well. So 4 drivers opting to stay out. However, Paul Crumry has made a pit stop already. So he has a little bit less tires. Most of these have about 17 on their stint. He only has 13. So Paul Crumry has been to pit road before these guys. So he will have a little bit fresher tires. So we'll see if those 13 lap tires versus 17 will opt here to benefit him in any way. Or will the first car taking fresh tires, that is the 2 of Dalton Connor, prevail here and to come away with the win, or at least, the better jump off the start here. We'll find out here shortly if those fresh tires will make a difference. But right now, Ricky LeDuc leading his first lap here, second lap. Trey Galgon has led 14, Ricky LeDuc 2. No other leaders here for the race, as this race has belonged to Trey Galgon for the most part. Right now, he is back in 6th position. Alright, we're going to step away for just a moment, folks. Again, just a self-spin there, nothing major to talk about, as it looks like the lights are off, so we'll actually stay here. We're not going to get off to a commercial break, but we're going to see if these guys can go racing here. Again, we've seen 3 cautions already. Will we see some good green flag run here and have to pit under caution? That is to be determined at the moment. 18 laps is what we're on, 17 completed out of the 75. Alright, pace car diving off. That means it is time to get this thing started once again. And thanks everybody for tuning in here for tonight's race. 16 cars started, 16 cars on the track. Everyone is on the lead lap thanks to the cautions. Green flag is back out, and we are racing once again. And already the 01 of John Winkler into the 2. Caution is out, and we didn't even get out of turn 1. What happened there to John Winkler? That is definitely not a John Winkler move. Something definitely happened there. Let's go back and take a look. Something went drastically wrong here for the 01 of John Winkler's. He just slams into the 2 of Dalton Connor. And I believe he was talking about some power outages as he hits the wall there and just careens right into the 2. So something definitely broke, or something happened there on the restart. We have not seen Winkler do anything like that ever before. So definitely uncharacteristic here of the 01. Well, let's see if we can't get a word in with him as we go back to live. He is still on the track as he's coming down to pit road. Again, something must have broken there, so we'll see if we can't get a word in with him. John Winkler, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh-oh, we're trying to figure out what happened there. It looked like something just broke on you.
Yeah, I don't know. I started out in second, and I had the hammer down, but just as I shifted out of third, going into fourth, that's something happened back there. I'm not sure what it was.
Yeah, we were wondering, as we've never seen you hit someone that hard before out there. We knew it wasn't definitely a characteristic of your driving style. Something had to have happened. So whether it was a shift or maybe we've seen people have their steering wheels fall off and stuff, so didn't know what it might have been. But aside from that, did you still have your fast repair, and are you going to be able to get back out there?
Oh yeah, I'm still. I've got to get the repairs in, and I've got to serve a penalty because I passed the pace car coming into pits. But no, I'll definitely be out there, and this is it's a lot of fun. I love these tracks.
Well, it's definitely good to see that you can get back out there, but we'll let you go so you can get that damage repaired, and hopefully we'll see you back out there pretty soon.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Well, there you have it. Something went haywire. It is racing. Things can happen. As we'll take a look here. That is our fourth caution now for 12 laps out of the 22 that we will complete at the line. The lights are off on the pace car, so we're going to go racing once again. Still 54 laps to go left in this race. We'll see how many more of those are going to be under caution here, as we have had several cautions for quite a few laps. All right, we are going racing once again here. Ricky LeDuc, still your race leader at the moment. Lights are off, and the pace car, we're going single file this time, it looks like. So it looks like iRacing staff here, the admins of the race, have decided they are going to go single file. So we'll see here. The caution is still out. We're going to dive down. Green flag back in the air. And again, we are going single file restart this time. We'll see if this cuts down on the cautions. I'm sure that's what they are doing as well, as we are racing here once again. Someone we haven't talked about is the 99 of Brett Osborne, who is fighting his way to the front after having not the best qualifying run. We'll take a look here. He qualified 12th. He's up to 7th. So he is moving forward, but not quite as fast as I'm sure he would like to. As the 72 right behind him of Dale Garrett scrapes the wall, and so does the 63 of Hart Green. Hart Green not getting it quite as hard as the 72 did, but the 72 trying to move forward right now, so he is doing a very good job of it. Hopefully this will be a green flag run here. John Winkler coming back out on the track as he's coming down pit road. We'll see here if he's actually coming down pit road again or if he is coming out. He is actually coming back into his pit stall, so not sure. He may be serving that penalty. We'll see. He's on there for a few seconds. He's actually getting tires and fuel, so we'll see if that plays into his advantage. But Ricky LeDuc out front, still leading this race. Right behind him is another rookie that has been here, but this is his first season. That is DJ Gerard. Right behind him, Paul Crumry, a veteran behind him. Mike Mahoney, another rookie in 4th, and the veteran Brett Osborne in 5th place. Right now is Osborne on his way to the front, trying to get by Mike Mahoney, and I think he's going to do it. As we'll see, he will pass him right there cleanly, so he will take 4th position. His next move is going to be on the 8 of Paul Crumry, if he can get up there to him. Paul gets into the outside wall. We'll see if that's going to let Brett by, but so far, Brett Osborne unable to capitalize off of that little smack to the wall there. And here comes the 99. To the inside, Paul Crumry is going to go down just a little bit, let him know he's there. He didn't get into him at all or anything, way off of him. And here comes the 21. Brian Jones trying to sneak in there as well. And the 38 of Mike Mahoney is going to get by the 8 of Paul Crumry as well. Brett Osborne to 3rd place as he gets a little loose coming out of turn 4, but he'll cross the line. Still in 3rd, DJ Gerard still in 2nd. Ricky LeDuc in 1st. As we're getting a nice green flag run here. And so far, it doesn't seem that these old tires here, 29 laps on the tires for Ricky LeDuc and DJ Gerard. Those 29 lap tires are not holding them back too much here. We'll see if Brett Osborne in those 13 lap tires can get up there to him, as that has been how long this stint has been. Since these guys came in already, they are just clocking laps off very quickly, and I think it may play into his favor. Those new tires are definitely a little bit faster. We're talking 23.3s to 23.4s, so about a tenth faster. Not a whole lot, but it is enough that Brett Osborne is being able to catch up to the 13. Will he be able to get by him? As that time he ran a 23.4, but these guys in front of him running 23.6s and 7s. So it's going to be a close battle here if these guys can potentially get up there and get the lead. Behind them, Mike Mahoney, Brian Jones. This battle here, looks like the 51 to the back bumper of the 8 of Paul Crumry. The 21 of Brian Jones is going to get hit, and it's like that is Paul Crumry going to go around, and I think he got some chrome horns there from the 21. Let's go back and take a look. Let's take a look here with our spotter cam as we're watching Paul Crumry in the 8 here. And we'll pull up there. That is the 21 that's behind him. The 21 didn't get him. The 21 of Brian Jones goes around. But the 51 here, we'll watch him. That is Noah Brady. Bumps him once right there. And you'll see Paul does get into the wall there. So we thought maybe the 51 may have bumped him again. He did hit him. But Paul Crumry had actually got into the wall there before he got to him. So the first shot was from Noah Brady. Second shot from Noah Brady. But that time, Paul had already gotten into the wall. The question here really is, did Paul Crumry's wall tap start from that first bump from Noah Brady? It's too tough to tell from up here in the booth. I'm not sure if it did indeed initiate that. But he is on pit road now. For about 30 seconds, 40 seconds going on, 10 seconds on pit road. We'll see the 13 of DJ Gerard is going to lose second place, and he will go in and get some fresh tires and fuel as he's going to come back out on the track, and now everybody else is coming down as well, so it should kind of cycle itself out. We'll see who regains the lead, as right now it is Trey Galgon as he had to back up on pit road. Who will walk away with the win here? Honestly, we just don't know here. We've had 5 cautions for 14 laps. 42 laps to go, and they come piling out of pit road here. And it looks like it's going to cycle out here. DJ Gerard is going to be your race leader, followed by Ricky LeDuc, Mike Mahoney, Brett Osborne, Brian Jones are going to be your top 5 drivers after pit stops. Here's we'll see who else is going to be in there. Looks like everybody else is out of pit road here for the most part. We'll see Brett Osborne basically stopped on the track. Not sure what he is doing, as he is being scored back in 11th place right now. And Brett Osborne now to 12th place. Not sure what he's doing here, as he is driving extremely slow on the track. Still on the lead lap, but I'm not sure if he's out of fuel or what is going on. But he is letting people by, and there he goes, letting the 63 by, I do believe. As who that was that shot by him, as he's going to get it back under power here and get back to the field. So not sure if he just had to let a driver by or what was going on there. But regardless, the 63 of Hart Green does pass him, and then he gets it back going here. But out front is, of course, the 96 of Ricky LeDuc. And getting words here, I believe it was referring to Brett Osborne that got a speeding penalty, so he had to go to the end of the line here, folks. So that is why the 99 of Brett Osborne getting a speeding penalty, having to take that 99 machine back to the back of this pack. And we'll see, he is the last car on the lead lap. Will he be able to recover from this? I think he's got enough laps to do it, so it's just a matter of waiting and seeing. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in here tonight. Early night here, so we don't have our 10:30 broadcast, just our 7 o'clock one here for tonight. We do have, of course, tomorrow night we have Race Core Trucks coming up on Tuesday, as always. And, of course, thanks if you like the racing here and you like what you see here on Virtual Racing Network, make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell to be notified of all the upcoming races. And definitely, of course, hit that thumbs up if you like the race tonight. I know it's been a little bit of a caution race here. We've had a few cautions, but for the most part, we have now started to go green. And with iRacing and or the officials here for the series deciding to go single file, I think that's definitely calming them down a little bit, these drivers. And they are able to get some green flag racing in. So again, definitely thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button if you like the racing. And of course, subscribe if you like it. But that means we are going racing. The lights are off on the pace car. Oh, the pace car is diving in. And you'll see it here in a minute as we'll switch to our main camera there. There it is. You can see that blue line ever so slightly. There it is. Green flag is out. That means we are racing once again. The 96 of Ricky LeDuc taking the green flag, and he gets a huge jump over the rest of his field right now. 0.533 seconds ahead, and he is doing a good job. The rookie Mike Mahoney back there in second, and so is Ricky Duke in first. He's a rookie, but Brian Jones, the veteran, is coming right now as the 51 is all over. The 51 spins the 21. Caution coming out once again. Noah Brady, the culprit of another spin here, as he is right behind the 21, and that may result in a penalty. Well, let's go back and take a look. What happened here? We're going to take a look and see the 51, Noah Brady here, coming up to the back bumper of the 21. Did he get him? He's already hit one car out there, folks. I don't think that technically caused it. Right there, a shot to the back bumper and another shot. Spins the 21 around. The 51 spinning around the 21. No questions about it. That was a shot to the back bumper and a second shot to the back bumper. Spinning around the 21 is Noah Brady. Again, the 51 spinning the 21 of Brian Jones. Caution is out once again here. That is the sixth caution, 18 laps. We're going to step away to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back when we get ready to go racing again.
I spent my whole life chained to the wall, hungry for more, not afraid to fall. Had to cut a man down to get where I am, but someone had to tumble and someone had to stand. Don't try to fight, there's nothing you can do, and I'm gonna run all over you. It's too late to try, there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna run all over you. I'm looking for new blood, and nothing's gonna stop me now. Yeah, I'm looking for new blood, and nothing's gonna stop me now.
All right, we are back here, ladies and gentlemen, once again. And the caution is out several times here so far. The question is, how many more cautions will we have? Will we get some green flag racing? As it looks like, we'll take a look here and see. I do believe the 51 is on pit road. Not sure if he is going to be receiving a penalty or not, but he is on pit road right now, serving some damage. Ricky LeDuc still leading this race, 26 laps. Trey Galgon is sitting in 4th place right now. He really wants to get back to the front where he's been, and he really wants to win here tonight after last week's incident. So the question is, will he be able to get back up there? We'll just have to kind of wait and see, but we are still under caution here as we'll go back up to our race leader. The lights are still on, so we're going to take at least one more lap around this track before we go racing again. It's been a few cautions, but we're going to get some green flag racing. I would imagine we're on lap 41 of 75. Alright, lights are off this time, so who's ready to go back racing again? Hopefully we can get some good green flag racing this time. We'll definitely be waiting to see if we can get a good green flag run in. We've had one almost good one, we had about 15 laps. We'll see if we can get some more. Alright, and getting some communication in from the race receivers in here, listening in to race chat, and getting some, trying to get some feedback, see what we can hear from these drivers, but not getting any real vital information here as far as the race goes. So if we do hear anything, we'll definitely pass that information on. But right now, the base car is driving off as the green flag is back in the air. We are racing once again, and this time, as last time, Ricky LeDuc out front leading this race. 43 of 75 laps is what we're on right now. We are getting very close to the 20 to go here very shortly. In about 32 laps or so, this race will conclude. Ricky LeDuc with a huge run to start this race. Blake Neer, again, coming from multiple laps down right now, as we'll jump down to him real fast. That's the 14. Blake Neer didn't even start the race, went a few laps down, came back, and what a run he has put together here. Again, we'll pull him up here real fast. Started 15th, and he didn't even actually start the race. Went several laps down. He is up to 2nd. What a run for Blake Neer here, as it looks like the 72 of Dale Garrett is going to get a little loose, but he will save it. Good job for him to recover from that. Noah Brady at the back of this field now after that incident. They're spinning the 21 of Brian Jones, and Brian Jones is sitting right behind him right now, as well as another car he got into. That is Paul Crumright, who is 7 laps down, got that car back on the track after I thought the car was broken. There is Brian Jones getting into the outside wall just in front of him. Those two very competitive racers here, not even on the same lap, but they're going to race each other very hard here. Obviously, Brian Jones wants to get up there and see if he can't get back to the front. Trey Galgon sitting in 3rd place right now. He really wants to get back to the front of this race. He's been there already for 14 laps, and that is where his machine handles best. He is doing a good job of getting back there. He's just got to run down Blake Neer and Ricky LeDuc if he can. Someone else who's been up the front but is not there now, back here a little ways, that is the 13 of DJ Gilrad, who is sitting back here in 9th place now after coming down pit road. So pit stop's definitely hurting him. There's a little wall scrape there, and he keeps it going. Brett Osborne in 6th place right now. He worked his way all the way up, but I think those fresher tires are what helped him work his way up. He was the first one with fresher tires. Now that they're all on fresher tires, he doesn't have that momentum that he had. As Trey Galgon going around, let's go back and take a look. What happened to Trey Galgon in the 49? As we'll pull it up, scrapes the wall, saves it for the most part, and has quite a bit of damage, comes into the next corner, and I believe this is probably just going to be a self-spin here as he comes out of turn 3 and going into turn 4. It is right in here somewhere. No, the 96, your leader, spins it out and collects the 49 of Trey Galgon. That is not what we expected to happen there. Let's go back and take another look at that as we'll go back here to the 96. As Ricky LeDuc, did he have help here as something happened to him? Oh, I'm not sure. That may have been a little bit of netcode. We'll see here. I'm not sure. That was a 14 of Dalton Connor that was about to go a lap down. Let's see if we can get another view of that and as to what might have happened. Here, we're watching the 14 of Dalton, or not Dalton Connor, 14 of, yeah, of Blake Neer. Oh, second place. Sorry, folks. That was interesting move there. It almost took out the front 3 cars. We got to keep looking at that. I'm not sure what happened in total, but that was your second place car, the 14 of Blake Neer, battling for the lead, and contact was made. And it's so hard for us to get a good view here as we're trying to see exactly what happened. And right there. And it's just so hard. I'm not sure. Basically, they were close enough that contact, at least iRacing.contact was made. So very interesting to see there. The front 2 getting together and collecting the third car as well. So we are going back to live here as that will put the 51 of Noah Brady at the front with that damaged car. So regardless whether it was contact made or not, the 14 and the 96 were that close together. That contact was made on iRacing scale, or on their little meter here, and that will spin the 96 around, and it will take the 49 of Trey Galgon with him. The 14 of Blake Neer sitting in 4th place right now. Oh, again, we don't want to call, we don't want to call it netcode. It is, it isn't. It's a tough call. At the end of the day, I guess if you're that close to somebody, maybe give a little bit of room and you won't have that invisible barrier netcode there, whatever you want to call it. And barrier, buffer barrier, bumper barrier, netcode, whatever it is, they were definitely close enough that iRacing thought they touched, and the 96 went around with the 14's help and taking out the 49 here at least a little bit. It looks like the 49 of Trey Galgon is going to maintain 3rd place. But he did get into him pretty hard, so it's good to see that Trey Galgon did get to maintain 3rd position, and he's got to work his way up to the front here. And he doesn't have the 96 or the 14 in front of him. He may be able to get back to the front. All right. Well, it looks like the lights are off, so we went through that replay several times there. We are about ready to get this thing going once again. It looks like the 51 of Noah Brady is leading this race after being at the back. Worked his way up. Apparently, somehow he's got through there very quickly as he's leading this with a heavy damaged car. The 13 of GJ Gilrad is in second. It looks like he's got a fairly clean car, but the man on the mission right now, that is the 49 of Trey Galgon, and Noah Brady getting him to the green flag this time by. All right, green flag is back in the air once again, and we are racing. Trey Galgon already up to second place. He's moving forward in a hurry. Again, we knew he would try to get up there. He has been deprived of a win, and he is way loose coming out of the corner. and that's going to let the 14 of Blake Neer back by him for second place, but I'm not sure, too, how long that is going to last. And based on the way this race is going, I don't think we're out of the woods here for a caution, as these guys are battling very bad. And Blake Neer out of the race. Not sure what happened there. I think we may have hit an incident limit there. No, he is back. Blake Neer in the lead somehow. What a blink out there, as he completely disappeared off the track for almost a lap. Comes back somehow in first place. Trey Galgon in second. Once again, getting a little bit of rob there, as he was your leader here for just a lap or two. But look behind these guys. You got the 51, the 99, the 3, even the 00 and the 72. These guys really starting to battle back here on lap 55 of 75. As Brett Osborne and that 99 is trying to get up there. As contact's made between the 72 and the 3. The 3 going around. Caution is out. Let's go back and see what happened to the 3 of Brandon Ward. What happened to the 3? Oh, 72 gets into him, but I think the 3 may have got into the wall just a little bit anyway. And that may have been what caused that. Let's go back and take another quick look at that. And so we're going to go here again. We'll see what might have happened here. Again, I think the 3 may have scraped the wall just a little bit. We're about to find out, as we're going to take a very close look at this to see if he had any help. No, he didn't. He did not get into the wall. But the 72, that is Dale Garrett getting into the 3 of Brandon Ward, spinning Ward around. It looked like maybe he got a run. Definitely got into the back bumper of him, as that's going to give both of them quite a bit of damage. Caution is out once again, and we got quite a few drivers coming down pit road. Blake Neer is your race leader. Trey Galgon behind him, followed by DJ Gerard, Brett Osborne, and Scott Page are your top 5 drivers, as we are under caution once again. Let's take a look. That is our 8th caution for 25 laps. At this point, a third of the race has been under caution, as we now have 18 laps to go. All right, again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. We've had quite a few cautions. We are obviously grateful and thankful for everyone sticking with us here on Virtual Racing Network while we're under caution. We do want to, of course, step away for just a minute here and thank all the sponsors. Of course, Walls Beard Co., Sim Speed Shop, Northwest Racing Series, Ohio IndyCar League, iBog, and of course Randy's Wraps here. All these partners making it possible for us to do what we do here on the broadcast and on the racing side of things. Of course, a big shout out to TJ Woodworking, and of course T&D Rustic Decor. And back down to the track here, as we are still under caution once again. Again, this is the 8th caution of the night. If you're just tuning in, you're watching the NESS Super Late Model Series presented by T&D Rustic Decor. And it's been a fairly decent race here. A few cautions, but overall some great racing. And we've seen some self-spins, and we've seen some people helping others spin. What will be next? 18 laps to go. I think we may see 1 or 2 more cautions here before this race is over, but the lights are still on the pace car. All right, we are just about ready. Lights are still on, so we're going to take one more lap around here. And it takes about 5 laps to get a caution completed at about 1:20 a lap. So laps are starting to wind down. But, however, it takes a long time to get around here under caution. Definitely kind of a snooze fest almost. Not the whole race, but when you're under caution, these drivers, it is very slow, and it's very easy to almost go to sleep here while you're sitting here pacing around this track at 1:20, which is roughly about 3 to 4 times as long as it takes to get around this track when you're racing. But right now the lights are off, so that means in half a lap we are going racing once again. So hopefully this will be the last caution here. We have 15 laps to go this time by. Alright, it is go time once again. Oh, it is time to go racing pace car diving off. And the 14 of Blakeney are getting ready to get this thing going. The rookie leading the race right now with another rookie behind him in third. DJ Gerard. Trey Galgon right behind him. Green flag is out. Can Trey get back to the front where he's been all afternoon? He has been there for 15 laps. He's led. He's been up the front for the most part. Is Trey Galgon going to take it to the bottom? He's a clean racer, but a very hard racer. He's not going to give this battle up easy. He's going to try to get up there and get this lead if he can. 15 laps to go here out of the 75, and he is doing a fantastic job of staying right there behind them. DJ Gerard and Brett Osborne, Scott Page battling for third place. One of them will end up with it at the end of this race if they don't wreck each other out in the process, as they are battling very hard with each other. But Brett Osborne currently in third. Everybody out here about 12 laps on their tires except for Noah Brady back in 8th place, who has 4 on his. And then Brandon Ward and beyond has 4 or 5 tire laps as well. But right now Blake Neer leading this thing in that 14 machine. 13 laps to go. And it's going to be 12 at the line. Again, once we get to 5 or less laps, if a caution comes out, the race is over. So these guys are determined to get to the front, especially Trey Galgon, as he wants the win very badly after last week. Definitely he is going to try as hard as he can to get up there. They all know that this race has been plagued with cautions and that they could see another one at any time, so they want to get up there and claim their spot before that caution does come out. If it ends the race, they want to be out front when it happens. Oh, as we got another one going around, that is the 00 of Scott Page. Caution is out, and we will go racing again. That is the 00 of Scott Page, as we'll go back and look here. Well, if we can find him, that is. There he is. I couldn't find it from it. The 00 of Scott Page. Let's go back and take a look. There it is. So we'll go back here a little bit more, see if we can take another look. We missed it there just a little bit. You're watching the 00 of Scott Page here. No damage on the car thus far in the race until this incident, as it looks like maybe he came out, scraped the wall there, and just straight into the inside wall. Hard lick, as that will cause a ton of damage. Good news is he can keep it going, as he's going to whip it around there, and he will go back to pace speed here, as he's got a lot of damage, probably to the steering as well. So he's got a handful to deal with now. I would imagine here nobody's going to come down pit road, as that is the 9th caution of the night. With 28 laps under caution, 10 to go, going to be 9 at the line. Nobody's coming down pit road at this point. We are going to stay out on the track, so we're going to step away, get to a last commercial break, and we will be right back.
There's nothing you can do, and I'm gonna run all over you. It's too late to try, there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna run all over you. I'm looking for new blood, and nothing's gonna stop me now. Yeah, I'm looking for new blood, and nothing's gonna stop me now. Nothing's gonna stop me. Looking for new blood.
All right, we are back, still under caution here. The lights are still on the pace car. We are going to take another lap. The lights should go out this time by, as we are on lap 68 of 75 here for the main event. Taking a look, 9 cautions, 30 laps under caution, so just over a third of the race has been under caution. 8 laps to go, and we'll see if the lights do go off this time by. If the lights don't go off, this could get very interesting. But right now, the lights are still on, so it looks like we're going to go racing with 6 laps to go. That will indicate one time by, and that would end the race. There would be no more cautions after that. All right, again, we want to, for the last time, probably here tonight for the end of this race, we want to thank everybody for stopping by here, tuning in here for tonight's race. As always, we definitely appreciate all the fans that stop by. We're getting close to that 2,000 mark, so definitely, if you're new here and haven't done it before, hit that subscribe button and that bell, and you'll be notified of all upcoming events, as well as hit that like button if you like the race, of course, and we'll definitely appreciate it. It lets us know you like the race. That being said, lights are off on the pace car. That means it is time to go racing one more time, and we are going to get this thing going. This should be the last caution of the night. Again, 5 laps or less, and the caution comes out, the race is over, and then it's just a matter of formality for these guys to drive around this track. So we will definitely wait to see. Trey Galgon has one shot to get back to the front. This is it right here. Can he get by the 14 of Blake Neer to get the win? Brett Osborne sitting in 3rd place right now. It seems vaguely familiar to last week's race. We'll see how this outcome comes today. But right now, it is just about ready for the green flag to come out, and there it is. Green flag back in the air. Trey Galgon out here. And it looks like the 14 of Blake Neer is going to get a good run. We got some company coming in the back here as Trey Galgon has got company from Brett Osborne all over his back bumper. Will Brett be able to get by him, or will Trey Galgon be able to get up to the front and give Blake Neer a run for his money? Those are your cars. 1, 2, 3. Right now, Neer, Galgon, and Osborne in your top 3. And so far, we got cars beating on the wall back there, but no caution is out. 5 to go. If a caution comes out now, this race is over. Nobody wants to see that, so they're going to battle hard, but you've got to gain every position you can. But you do not want this race to end before you have a chance to get to the front. And right now, the battle is between the 49 and the 99, as we'll see the 96 coming back into play here, as well as Ricky LeDuc, who obviously got spun there a little bit. He is fighting his way back, as it looks like he's going to get into the wall just a little bit. We'll see Blake Neer out front, still 4 laps to go. 99 of Brett Osborne still over the back bumper of the 49 of Trey Galgon. Can he get up there and battle him for 2nd position? He is there, but I'm not sure if he's going to have enough time to do it, as Blake Neer is blinking a little bit once again, and that is a definitely scary thing to see when you're out front leading this race. You do not want to lose connection right here at the end. But again, the best battle on the track right now is the 99 and the 49. As the 49 gets into the wall, saves it somehow, stays right in front of the 99 of Brett Osborne, and holds him off one more time. Can he do it for 2 more laps, as Brett Osborne's starting to blink a little bit himself? As we'll see, he is still right there with the 49 of Trey Galvan. 2 laps to go. Going to be one at the line. Here it is right there. 1 lap to go. The white flag in the air presented by Northwest Racing Series. Can he hold on to second place for Trey Galvan? I know he'd rather have first as he gets a little loose. Can he hang on to 96? That is Ricky LeDuc side by side with the 99 of Brett Osborne. Coming to the line, Brett Osborne, and they go side by side. I think Brett Osborne may have taken second place from Trey Galvan. He did indeed take second place, barely taking it by .017 over Trey Galvan. What a race. Definitely a better finish than we had last night, but Blake Neer bringing home the win. But what a battle for second place. .017 seconds separating Brett Osborne and Trey Galvan at the line. We're going to let your winner here, Blake Neer, do some celebrating as he is going to do some donuts here. He gets some congratulatory bumps there from the other drivers. Before we get to the post-race show, we are going to go ahead and, of course, get to your unofficial race results. Bringing home the win here for tonight's race, that is going to be the 14 of Blake Neer. Second place will go to the 99 of Brett Osborne. Third place, the 49 of Trey Galvan. Fourth place be the 96 of Ricky LeDuc. Fifth place will go to the 38 of Mike Mahoney. Sixth place will go to the 13 of DJ Gerard. Seventh place will go to the 3 of Brandon Ward. Eighth place will go to the 63 of Hart Green. Ninth place, the 51 of Noah Brady. And 10th place will go to the 72 of Dale Garrett. 11th place will go to the 2 of Dalton Connor. 12th place, the 21 of Brian Jones. 13th place will go to the 45 of Jason Deere. 14th will go to the 00 of Scott Page. And 15th will go to the 01 of John Winkler. 16th place, rounding out your field here tonight, is going to be the 8 of Paul Crumrod. Just didn't have the run he wanted. Definitely had a good car, just didn't end the way he wanted here tonight. But right now, your winner is still doing some celebrating. That is the 14 of Blake Neer. We are going to step aside here, get to your post-race show. So give us just a few moments, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, here for the post-race show. Again, what a race there, especially for the end. Much better finish than the race started here with quite a few cautions. And definitely a better finish than last week here, especially for Trey. The 49 of Trey Galvan finishing in a third place here tonight by .017. I don't think you could have got a closer finish there for third place. I thought you had second, but just right there at the end, it got taken from you. So first up, just go over this race. We did have quite a few cautions, but in the end, you finished third.
It was a great race. I think it was a phenomenal race. The setup was just the way I like it. I love this racetrack, one, because you have to drive this racetrack coming up off the turns. That's what I like about Dover. But anyways, at the beginning of the race there, with second caution came out, I decided to go down pit road, take a little strategy game. It bit us a little bit. We could have possibly maybe had a win if I didn't do that, if I would have just stayed out and waited later to go down pit road for that first stop. But, hey, we came home third. I was wheeling it there, coming there to the checkered flag. Brett just got under me, and I'm glad I was able to save the car, because the last 5 laps, every time I would come off that corner, I was literally like dirt tracking it coming off the turn. So, whew, it was a fun race.
It definitely was fun, especially there at the end. A great battle. So again, should help you out in the point standings. Definitely getting a third place finish here. We try not to keep y'all here too long. We know y'all want to go celebrate your top 3 finishes, but we know you got some sponsors and shout outs you want to give. So who would those be here for that third place finish?
Well, they're not a sponsor for this league, but they sponsor me in TND, and then another sponsor me in another league. But Sim Racing Customs, go check them out on Facebook. I'd like to thank them for sponsoring me. Also, Copper Hill Public House, I'd like to thank them for sponsoring me as well. And also, I'd like to thank you guys for broadcasting the race.
All right. Well, again, congrats on the third place. Finishing in the second place here tonight, that is the 99 of Brett Osborne. Again, barely finishing in second by .017 seconds over Trey Galgon. Again, outstanding race. We see you come from the back to the front. Then you went back again and came back to the front once again here, and made a very clean pass here for second place. So first off, congrats on that, and how does it feel to be sitting in second place right now?
Oh, it definitely feels good, barely making it in here on time, and then just going to pit road, getting a penalty, have to go to the back. I wasn't paying attention. I thought pit limit was 45. Turns out it was 35. And then next time, I wasn't paying attention again. I was just trying to beat people out of pit road. Had to go back, and then just started coming through the field. I think every one of us coming off before they were coming to the line for the checkered. I think all of us were just staying in it, to be honest with you. But it was a fun race for sure.
Definitely was, and I don't think anybody lifted there on the last lap. It was either going to be a photo finish or junk them all up, one of the two, and it turned into a photo finish. So definitely glad the first one happened, but definitely a great race here for you to finish second. Any sponsors or anyone you just want to give a shout out to?
Yes, I'd like to thank CTB, Sim Speed Shop, you guys up there at the booth for putting this thing on.
All right, that brings us to our winner here for tonight's race. A rookie here in the season, not his first race, but definitely a rookie in the overall series. This is the 14 of Blake Neer, sticking it to the veterans here tonight. So first off, you're in victory lane. How does it feel to be celebrating the win here for the second race of the season?
It was amazing. I think I'm going to go down, sit by the pool for a bit.
Definitely gonna have to relax. People they don't associate sim racing with getting tired, but you run 75 laps around a little track like this where you're constantly turning left repeatedly over and over 4 times every 20 seconds or so. It can be very tiring, and people don't necessarily think about that when they think of sim racing, but it's even more tiring, if we'll get the word right, for the people that are up front like yourself, because not only are you having to drive your line and keep these guys behind you to do it, you're worried about everybody behind you. So you don't have someone to watch and try to learn from. So for 75 laps, you got up there, you led 22 laps. So which was the more nerve-wracking for you? The laps where you were chasing the leader, or those 22 where you were up front trying to hold them all off behind you?
I'd say about 50-50. Like at the end here, I was on that last restart. I started a little low, so he couldn't get to my inside like last time. So that, and then coming through the field with all the wrecks, kind of scary.
Yeah, definitely. There were quite a few cautions here. I believe we had 30 or so laps under caution. We did get some green flag run there towards the end. Obviously, we'd love to see a few more green flag laps, but in the end, the way it played out, obviously best for you. You rolled in the victory lane, and we know you were doing some celebrating over there, doing some donuts as well. So, got any sponsors on the car? We haven't ever got to ask you. You are new to the series, and definitely any shout out you want to give.
Yeah, shout out to Drive for Suicide Prevention, Markle Heating and Cooling, Weber, and AEC Service Control.
All right. Well, again, congrats on the win here tonight. Definitely well-earned win. As far as tracks come, this is definitely a fun track, but it can be a handful. You did a great job bringing it home here tonight. We are not done just yet, folks. We have one more piece of business to take care of before we sign off for the night. And, of course, that is to thank all the sponsors ourselves. We want to give a big shout-out to all of them. Of course, Wool's Beard Co., Sim Speed Shop, Northwest Racing Series, Ohio IndyCar League, iBog, and Randy's Wraps. Thanks for all these sponsors for coming on board. And, of course, on the racing side of things, we have TJ Woodworking and, of course, TNT Rustic Decor. If you would like to get on board with this league, you can look on their website to contact them. You can do so at noexcusesracing.com. Or if you'd like to jump on board as a sponsor here for VRN, we're always looking for great partners to work with. You can do so by going to virtualracingnetwork.net. And we have a contact form on there. You can contact us or just head over to our Facebook page. Just look up Virtual Racing Network. You can contact us on there as well and get started partnership with us here as soon as possible. And we'll get you some great exposure here on Virtual Racing Network. That being said, we are done here for tonight's race. We want to thank everybody for tuning in once again. What a great race it was. We'll see you, of course, tomorrow night for the Race Core Trucks. I'm not sure what track we are at, but regardless, we'll see you there for the Race Core Truck Series tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central.
This copyrighted broadcast may not be used in any form without the authorized written consent of Virtual Racing Network. VRN would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.